The AllStar app, the #1 app in the business. UFC, Bellator, One Championship, PFL, and more. Get the app right now. Link in description. So Yuri, he flies out to Vegas with your other coach a little bit earlier. You stay back
Yes.
in the Czech Republic. Yuri's training in Las Vegas. You leave to go to Vegas. Did you know that Yuri was injured before you landed in Las Vegas?
I have some information about the dislocated shoulder, but I spoke with Jiri and the coach, and they told me we'll be fine. So I came to I don't know, or I arrived. Sorry, I arrived to Vegas, and we had some trainings, and then the shoulder was worse, and we made some magnetic MRI, magnetic resolution, and the results,
We're not very good.
yeah, the results were not good because he had um not broken. I don't know the name, but he had trouble with shoulder. He has cut it some muscles, and the the sho- the movement of the shoulder and the power of the shoulder is gone, and he cannot um, rise up hands in a few directions. So that's why we decided that the fight will not be.
Was his shoulder bothering him before he went to Las Vegas?
No, the shoulder was okay.
How did the injury happen?
Uh, during one training, he made some drills with the wrestler, and then he fell down, and he fell down bad to his shoulder, and the shoulder was dislocated. So it was during the training with the wrestler, but it wasn't hard training. It was friendly training, friendly drill, and it was bad luck, just bad luck.
So basically, a freak accident.
Yeah, something like that.
He decides to vacate the belt, something that usually doesn't happen with any champions, right? Did you talk to him before he decided to give up the belt?
Yes, we talked too much about this, and firstly, Yuri wants or wanted go to fight and fight with Glover, but the power of the shoulder was like zero, and we decided that the fight will not happen. So we had some meeting with the UFC, and we made some deal about the title, and Yuri said that he released the title because of the light heavyweight
Division?
light heavyweight yeah, division. Sorry, I cannot remember. Light heavyweight division must go on. So this is true warrior decision.
Did you have to stop Yuri from not fighting? Because Yuri, he would fight, like he said, he would.
Yeah, Yuri wants fight always. So uh, he was very disappointed, and he wants fight, but look, uh, we as coaches, we are much older, and we have some experiences. So uh, there's no way to fight because he's young and he has his own future as a fighter. So this is the decision of uh, of clear mind and not the decision of the warrior. So, but Yuri take this decision and or took sorry, Yuri took this decision, and the next step was the meeting with the UFC, and we released the title.
Was the UFC shocked that he decided to to vacate the title?
I don't think so because the meeting was in a friendly atmosphere, and we made decision to get together, and Yuri came with this decision, and UFC accepted. So
Is it? It is what
that's
it
the,
is. That's what happened.
I guess. Yeah.
What was your feeling about this? Did you talk to him and say maybe you should not vacate the title? Maybe you should keep it. You're only going to be out maybe 6 months.
Yeah, look, this is yes, we can hold the title. Uh, Blachowicz and Ankalaev can fight or should fight for the interim title or something like that. But we will know how long we will be off from the training, how will the rehab goes, and how when we will come to fight and fight against the title for the title, not against, sorry, fight for the title. So that's why he, uh, oh, um, that's why he decided that he released the title.
And you and Yuri and you guys went to LA to speak with some doctors. What did they say?
Um, Look, we spoke with many doctors in Czech Republic. We have really good doctors, specialists for shoulder, for rehab, and we had some informations, and then we went to Vegas and spoke with specialists there. So the information was quite same, and the point is that we must go to the surgery. We must make surgery, and the rehabilitation after the surgery takes 4 to 6 months, 4 to 6 months, just the rehabilitation, and then we can come back to the training and prepare for title for take the title back.
So, if everything works out perfectly, you guys can be back maybe late next year, right?
I hope so. I hope so that we will come back during September,
Oh.
August, September, October,
So you guys will
and
fly back to Czech Republic, get the surgery, do the rehab with the doctors in the Czech Republic, and get everything
uh-huh.
figured out.
Yes, that's true.
How is Yuri mentally? Like, how is he handling everything?
Oh, sometimes he's sad because of the title, because of the releasing the title. Sometimes he's sad about he cannot fighting, but sometimes he's wise about or smart, wise, wise about that, wise about the decision that that we made this decision because of the health and the future.
It seems like he has gotten a lot of, actually more respect from the fight community by relinquishing the title rather than keeping it. Have you guys noticed that?
For um, I read some opinions, and Yiri too. But look, it's good, it's nice, but for him is a statement, is a state of mind, and he wanted to do that. So this is from his god Bushido, and from his samurai living. So it's like it's like that. So we didn't do it for some fame or for some hype. We did it just with our thinking, and in our with our statement.
You also was a fighter. I don't know a lot of people know that or not,
Yeah.
but you have a history of fighting. What have you had an injury like this while you're fighting? Have you gone through major injury before?
Uh, n- no, no, just some trouble with knee. Uh, just basic surgery, and at the end of my career, uh, I got some bad injuries, but was not like this. It wasn't like that.
Dana White, he comes out and says that it's the worst shoulder injury he's ever seen. Is it that bad? Like the shoulder?
Whew, I'm not sure. I didn't see other injuries, so uh, I don't know, but the injury is bad. I can confirm the injury is bad.
What do you think about Glover not taking the fight against Ankalaev? They offered him the title fight, right? Not the interim title fight, but the real title against Ankalaev, and he denied that fight. What do you think of that?
So I totally understand Glover, because Ankalaev is really different style, and different kind of fighter than Easy. And if Glover uh, was in preparation to Easy, so I think 1 month is enough to make new tactics, and to make new preparation for new fighter. So yeah, the decision of Glover team to take this fight to Brazil, and have 1 month of preparation for Ankalaev. Uh, I I understand this.
So they don't want to move the fight to Brazil. They want to keep the fight at 282. So they decided Jan Blachowicz versus Magomed Ankalaev will be the new main event for the title. How do you see that fight playing out?
Mm, phew. Huh. In this fight, everything can happen. So I'm not sure who will win, because I think it's a 50-50. I think it's 50-50, and I think Jan is stronger, but Ankalaev is a southpaw, and he has some kind of defense style, and counter punches from the movement of his opponent in the front. So this, those styles are quite same, but uh, Ankalaev is more counterpuncher, and Jan is more puncher. So I don't know who will win. It's a 50-50, but
As a coach, have you been studying both those guys? Because most likely Yuri would have to fight them in the future, right? So have you been studying them in the past?
yes, both of fighters we were studying, and uh, the division moves, and I will be watching both fighters and the other fighters of the light heavy division, and how they will make the progress, how they how will they fight? Sorry, how will they fight? And yeah, I will be ready or our team will be ready for next title fight
So you'll be watching this fight very carefully then.
from home, not personally, but I will be watching the fight and watching. I'll be watching Wall Light Heavy Division because you don't know when or who will be the next champion.
Who else is coming up out of your gym? Who else has some big fights coming up? Could you tell us?
Um, we have some fighters in local organization. I don't know if you hear about the Octagon. So they really grow fast. Um, I have in Octagon some fighters, and they released information about Grand Prix, and at 77 kilo, it's a welterweight. Yeah, no, welter or middle, 77, welter, in welter, and I have one fighter in welter, so I hope that we will win World Grand Prix. And uh, next fights, we have very young, talented guy, and we are speaking about rising, about fighting in rising. So we have some plan to the future, but we will see.
Any guys ready for the UFC yet?
Phew, the UFC is extra league, so I want more fighters from my gym in the UFC, but it's a long journey, and we have to make some small steps in other organization, and then we can go to the UFC. So I hope that more fighters from my gym will come to the UFC and fight for the title.
Sounds good. Everybody's looking forward to it. You have Yuri, but whenever you have someone like that, you must have other fighters, younger fighters coming up that are just as good
Yes.
or maybe even better. Who knows? You know what I mean? Only you know. The coaches know. Um,
Yeah, we have so many talented guys. We have some guys in national MMA team, in Czech national MMA team. We have some champions of Czech Republic, but to become the champion or to become a professional fighter, especially under the UFC, takes some time, and these fighters must be ready for the UFC. So it's a long journey with the small steps, but we have target, and I hope that we will reach the target as soon as possible.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see it, Martin. Last question. When you gonna be back in Bangtao? I'm gonna go back probably early next year. I'll be probably back there. I wanna get some more rounds with you. It was fun getting beat up.
Okay. Yeah, I know, I know. No, I'm going to Thailand during the March next year, but just for vacation with my family and to Koh Samui. So I will be in Thailand, but in Koh Samui. But uh, yeah, Bangtao is a great gym. I like them, and I have to go there to spar with you and to check your your skills and if you are better or no. So
I'm looking forward to it, Martin. I'm looking forward
yeah,
to it. You know,
I'm looking forward to
it's great.
to make some low kicks and
Yeah,
punches.
yeah. Oh, it's great catching up. Everybody go into the descriptions, download the AllStar app. Thank you so much for taking the time. Safe travels back to the Czech Republic with the team, and we'll speak soon. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you for inviting and have a nice day. Bye.